This is the weather forecast video for Saturday, January 7th, 2012. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. Fairly quiet across the country, a few clouds extending from the New England states to the Great Lakes down into the southern plains with a weak cold front, some cloudiness over the Rockies. Otherwise, the rest of the nation is fairly clear. Watch warning map from just before midnight, fog advisories over the Gulf Coast, some winter storm watches over New Mexico, and winter weather advisories over the Colorado Rockies. Here's the QPF chart for the precipitation through Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. You can see some heavy precipitation with a storm system that will be developing over the Gulf Coast and riding through the lower Mississippi and Tennessee valleys. So let's take a look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. This is at 6 p.m. this evening. You can see a ridge developing over the eastern Pacific with a fairly distinct trough over the eastern half of the country. With that, just temperatures cooling off back into the upper 30s to lower 40s across the state, which is still 10 degrees above average, so no Arctic weather coming. Same goes for Sunday. Temperatures about the same, upper 30s to lower to mid 40s. Some rain just to our south, some snow over New Mexico. And the rest of the nation is high and dry. We head to Monday. There's a storm system. An upper level low develops over West Texas, but here we're on the warm sector again, and warm air comes over it back into the 40s. Upper level low moves off here on Tuesday into East Texas, but we still are high and dry. But here comes an Arctic front coming down through Montana, bringing some snow there, and boom! Here it comes Wednesday, and here comes the cold air. That storm to the east rides up the east coast. There could be a flurry at best with this storm Wednesday and Thursday, but otherwise it's going to just bring in cold air, and this is going to be fairly cold, as in average. 20s for highs and lows a few degrees around 10. Ooh, that'll be a change. But as you can see by the weekend, next weekend here on Friday, it's already starting to warm up again, back into at least the 30s. And it looks like the weekend could be warm too. As we head to a week from today, the 14th, next Saturday, there's another upper level feature over West Texas with the jet stream still near the U.S.-Canadian border, and yet again warm air has come back and temperatures will likely be near or maybe slightly even above 40, with some rain to the south over Texas and some snow over the U.S. and Canadian border. But wait, only 2 days later, on the 16th, that storm from the south merges with another Arctic front that could bring some rain, at least to the state on the 16th, but by Tuesday the 17th, it's likely going to change to snow with a big push of Arctic weather, and this could be a little more significant than the one later this week. Temperatures likely dropping back into the 20s. We head to the end of the forecast, however, on the 22nd. You'll see pretty much a west-east flow across the country once more. And what does that mean? That means mild temperatures, but in this case it also means there could be some moisture with a frontal system, so that could be most likely rain with maybe a bit of mix or snow across the northern part of the state. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.